When I was a young producer, I used to believe, well, yeah, my tracks don't sound as good as the stuff that I hear on the radio or other producers and professional musicians out there, but it's only because they have more expensive equipment than I do, obviously. If I had a professional engineer and producer and mixing and mastering engineer at my disposal and, a $100,000 recording budget, of course my tracks would sound as great as theirs, but mine sound awesome, considering where I am. I was always doing that, always making excuses for why my music wasn't sounding as good as I wanted it to. And that's a very natural human thing that we all do, because that's easier to do than to sit there every day going, my music sucks, my music sucks, my music's not good enough, my music's not good enough. I mean, you're putting yourself through hell if you're constantly repeating that in your brain. So it feels a little better to say, well, my music isn't the greatest, but it's only because I haven't had some big company come or person come and discover me and give me the resources to make myself great or to make my music sound as good as all that other stuff. In other words, I was waiting for somebody to come for me. Something or someone or some equipment or some engineer or some mastering person, some guru to fall out of the clouds and come swoop me up and fix everything that was wrong with my mixes and my tracks and my songwriting and my production and everything. It's not the way the world works. Sorry to be a dream killer, but there's nobody coming for you. There was nobody coming for me. I can tell you that. Everything that I've achieved in my career came from sitting in front of my computer, my home studio, working. That was it. Nobody came and threw a whole bunch of recording equipment at me or a huge budget at me, and no mixing engineer came in and gave me private lessons and showed me exactly what he did to achieve this, platinum sound. Nothing happened. Nobody came. Nobody lent a hand to improve my production skills. That was really me. I actually went out and either took courses online on how to do things, or just sort of sat in front of my computer until my music started sounding better, or used reference tracks. Hint, hint, you definitely should be using reference tracks. It all came from my own human will, my pure will to achieve and to just push past any sort of obstacles that were in my way. So be honest with yourself right now. What is it about your music, your mixing, your production, your mastering, your business skills, whatever it is, that there's something you're not, that you can improve upon, right? I'm not going to say you're lacking in, but there's always room for improvement. I certainly still have a lot of room for improvement. I'm not trying to be on some sort of a pedestal here. I absolutely have a lot of things that I need to improve, and I'm trying to work on those day by day, week by week. But be honest with yourself. Are you still sitting and waiting for somebody to come for you? Are you waiting for some magical hand to come in and rescue your career, rescue your musical ambitions, and deliver you to fame and fortune and success and riches? It's a hard thing to face, but I got to be honest with you, and I'm doing this for your own good, to be a friend, to do you a favor, to tell you nobody is coming. There is nobody on their way to come and help you out with your career to achieve your goals. It helped me to start realizing this many years ago, before I got into this whole TV film thing. When I started realizing that nobody's coming to help, there's nothing that's going to come and fix all the problems that I have. I have to fix all those problems. I have to do just the grunt work, the hard work, and improve my weaknesses and embellish my strengths. Once I started realizing that there's nobody coming for me, it's when I started improving everything. Everything got better after that, and I stopped making excuses. And if there was a problem, I just fixed the problem, no matter how long it took to fix it. So I'm making this plea essentially to you to really take stock of your own career, your own strengths and weaknesses, and what it is you need to improve, right? Most of us know deep down, even if we don't want to admit that we're not so strong at this or that, you can admit it to yourself. Nobody's around, nobody's looking. What is that thing that you really should be working on, or the couple of things that you could be working on? And tell yourself and remind yourself right now, nobody's coming to fix it. That's all on you. It's completely up to you if you're going to do well in this business or in any endeavor, in the music industry or in life. And I mean, this applies for basically everything. Nobody's coming. It's really all on you.